Well, it was bound to happen. I got my first mosquito bite. That's it. And I'm on malaria meds, so I'm not worried. Here's the final product. All the handprints. I have to admit, I think that Anne-Marie's came out the best, only because she used a ton of glitter. And if anybody out there knows me, you know how much I love sparkly things. Ooh. Today, Constantine and I have our big meeting to talk about the construction of the home, to talk about the electricity and the water. We're gonna get all the details worked out, which is what we have to do. Every time I'm here, we just have to pack it all in so we can have our meeting face to face. Also, I think that someone partied too hard last night in the conference room. I want you guys to see this, what Constantine and I just put together. Build a Better Benin ran electricity and water for the kids last month. So now we have to figure out how much the bill is going to be per month for electricity and water so we can help pay it for the kids. You all know out there, there's a million organizations that are giving clean water, sustainable water sources to people around the world. And it is the most crucial part of life is water. But I want you to know how much, and people say this all the time, I realize you see commercials, clean water, clean water, clean water, but how does it translate to you sitting there at home, right? This is how it translates in real life, guys. Every dollar you give Build a Better Benin, this is exactly where it goes. You know, we are not big, Red Cross or big organizations where you don't know where your money goes. This is exactly where your money is going, is to give water to my children so they can have food and they can live. And I want you to know that this is how much life-saving water costs in Benin. This is in CFA. Each month, the water is going to cost us 11,000 CFA. That's $20. Each month for electricity, about the same. To give everybody clean water to drink, to bathe, to cook with. And I know you hear it all the time, oh, a little goes a long way. Give $1 and this will happen. I don't know how to translate it to you, how important this is and how your donations have made it happen. And trying to bridge the gap between you guys in the States and here in Benin has been very difficult for me to achieve. And I want you to know how important it is, the donations you give and where they're going, and how it is truly just a little bit saves our children's lives here. So thank you so very much. And of course, we're always taking donations because now we have a water bill and an electricity bill that we have to pay. So if anybody wants to help, I'd be more than happy to share it with you, share the bill with you.
So, me, I'm pastor. I cannot, I not like to do the shoes, comme ça. Okay. So I say you that I cannot to see muscle, because money is a lot, a big, sad.
I'm really frustrated because I really want to start building this house for the kids, but we have a problem in that our land that we have, a huge pit, that gray part is like a big pit in the middle of the land I showed you guys, and in order to fill it in and be able to build a strong foundation, we need to spend a lot of money, like $30,000. That's a lot here in Benin, and so it's bringing the price of our house for the kids that will house even more children, not just the ones we have. We can actually take more in once we build it, but I'm frustrated because the construction cost is more than we were prepared for. But the biggest problem is this stupid freaking foundation that we have to basically rectify in order to make a quality house for the kids. I mean, we can choose to materials that local Beninois use, like mud huts, but in 3 years we're gonna have to rebuild a mud hut because of the rain and constant repairs, and it wouldn't be a safe environment for the kids anyway. So in order to give them a proper place to live, and this is nothing fancy, guys, like this has electricity and running water, and that's about as fancy as it gets. Needless to say, I'm at a loss. I've already cut down the budget as much as I possibly can. I cut out rooms, which means we won't be able to take as many kids in the future. This is the cheapest we can get, and I'm frustrated, and I want a place for my kids to live. Anybody have any ideas? Anybody know anybody who can donate building materials in Benin? That would be ideal. We have the labor, we just need the materials, which cost the most money, especially this huge, stupid foundation. That is going to be the bane of my existence for the next God knows how long.
Me aiwe. I mean, attends. Okay. Please, Andy.
Master negotiator over here.
Yeah,
We have the best partner in Constantine and his wife. He actually just came up with a great solution, and we're going to break up the phases into smaller pieces and completely get rid of some of the construction cost, and he's negotiating salaries of all of the workers as well. I think we just got the first phase down to like 20,000 instead of 35,000. That's a lot more manageable than I was thinking before. Every problem has a solution. I'm a firm believer. Every problem has a solution. Okay, I'm starving. It's like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. We've been sitting in this conference room for like 5 hours, racking our brains, and I'm hungry, and I want to go eat that same pork that we ate yesterday. So my shoes broke. I got new shoes. My first pair of African flip-flops. Oh! They're made of plastic. They're gonna make my feet stink like old jellies used to in the 80s. That's it. That's all she wrote. And my cold beer. We came to the same place for lunch today because I was like, can we go eat more of that grilled pork that was so delicious yesterday? And I asked Constantine if he wanted to eat chicken or pork. And he said, for sure the pork. I said, me too, let's go.